Hey everyone, this is Bill. Thought today we'd take a look at the red line breeding group and my favorite ram from this year's lamb crop, Bulldog. So the oldest ewe up there in front of him and the one way over here, well, we're gonna have to get him around this tree, but they're a couple of the original import ewes. And then they'd be the mother to these other three, including that freshly marked one, which my shearer was supposed to come one day and he had to cancel for a funeral, so he came 2 days later. So some of these ewes had already been marked in some of these groups I'm showing you, and then they got sheared off, so there's actually more bred than what it's looking like. But anyway, these two ewes have been pretty productive for me on this red line. The one, she had quads her first time at 21 months old, but one was stillborn. And then she went twins, and then this year back to triplets. And then the other ewe, she had twins, and then triplets this year. So we got them two, and then their 3 daughters. And then this year I have 2 more of their daughters that are ewe lambs I'm keeping back, and then one of their granddaughters, which is out of one of these yearlings here. So actually Bulldog moving forward will have 8 ewes to breed in his group. And then moving forward he'll start getting some ewe lambs from some of the other groups, but I'm pretty high on him. I really like him. To me, he's like the classic Ile-De-France, like the good ones I see overseas, like in South African stuff, where he's got the right amount of wool cap like I like. He could maybe use a little bit more at the very, very top of his head, which I don't know if it was just natural that way or if it grew that way, but definitely has the nice, thick, broad nose with all the wrinkles and good width to him, good length to him for a shorter bodied sheep, and definitely has the rump. Yeah, I'm pretty high on him. I don't know what everyone else's opinion is, but what I like to raise, I would like lots and lots of sheep just like him. And I think he's going to do really good on these red ewes because they've been having good lambs even when they're mated to other rams. So the ram that I did have, he originally started with 3 red ewes, and then I got these 3 daughters out of them, and then the other 2, like I was saying, so, and then also that granddaughter, I guess. So anyway, the point is, if I would have kept that original ram, he would have only been able to breed the original 2 mothers out of all 8 ewes. So it was definitely to my benefit to swap rams and have them breeding 8 ewes instead of 2. And on top of that, this ram is a way, way, way better ram than the one that originally was breeding them. He was one of my imports, and he was my least favorite of the ones I had brought in from Karen on that flock. But this ram, since he's so much better, I think his daughters are going to be a lot better. So I'm expecting some pretty darn nice lambs out of this red group next year. So if anyone likes him and you like the ewes, I think you're going to really like the lambs. So I think these red rams next year will be pretty well received. Anyway, let me know in the comments if anyone disagrees with me or agrees with me on how nice he is. It won't hurt my feelings. I just like to breed sheep that look like the breed's supposed to. Thanks for watching. Bye.